everybody, this is my second video, and I went to Pound World and Poundland recently, and we also have a couple of stores around the Chesterfield area, UK Discount, B&M, and I often go in because they do surprisingly good deals on makeup, and sometimes they do brands that you've probably never heard of, but they are really good. They are drugstore brands mainly, but they're still, for £1, you can't really go wrong. I have to say that most of my Sally Hansen nail polishes, which I think are brilliant, they're all from Pound World and Poundland, so it's worth going in and having a real mooch around the cosmetics. So I wanted to show you some of the things I bought yesterday. So I bought a really lovely black glittery nail varnish. It's actually made for Pound World, this nail varnish, so I don't know the quality yet, I've not tried it, but anything that's got sparkles in actually passes the mark. And the other thing I bought was this. I've been looking for neutral colours and I found this lovely, I suppose it's a violet coloured nail varnish, which again was £1, made for Poundland. So while I was in there, there were so many things, and I often take more than I need really. One of the things that I've been looking for is good makeup, good eyeshadow, especially eyeshadow for green eyes, because, well, I'm kind of got hazily green eyes. I can't work out the colour, it changes all the time. So I found this lovely Rimmel London Quad, and in the top is this kind of pink colour, which I really like. Although yes, this is green, and usually they say that you should choose a contrasting colour with your eyes, but I like that it's almost earthy, so it's very nice for it. It works really well with blue eyes actually, this sort of tone, brings the blue out of people's eyes. One that I've used quite a lot, and I keep finding them there. This is one I bought a few weeks ago. This is the Glam Eyes. They come in this Union Jack shape. I have actually blogged about this, but I just want to point out just how wonderful they are. The pigmentation's amazing in these. Again, it's Rimmel. I'm not sure when these were selling in drugstores, so you know, they may be a little bit out of season, but they are certainly good for money. So the other thing I bought the other day was this Maybelline Hyper Cosmos. It's a very peachy toned highlighting eyeshadow, and I quite like it, but I would probably use it as a blush if I'm honest. I'd actually probably use that as a blush if I can, just as a highlighter. It comes out really quite nice. The other things I bought this Gel Perfect in this lovely pink colour. That was £1 from Poundland, and I just thought, you know, you can't really lose when you're spending £1. I think things like this, it's a non-UV LED light needed, so that's good, and it's done in 5 minutes. I will give that a go and I will review that separately. Continuing on the theme of the Rimmel eyeshadows, this is possibly my favourite one. I love the pink in this corner. I use it the most out of all of the colours, especially with my green eyes. It works really well, but I do like that you get more of this because I do use more. And then we've got the lovely dark blue and sort of a royal blue, which is nice. So some of the things I do buy, and I love lipsticks, you can tell I've got one on, and I'll tell you about that one in a moment. This one though is a NYC glossy lip balm, and it's got an apple shape, which I like. It doesn't really have much colour, but it's perfect for work. I would probably not wear this much lipstick for work. So, running on a theme, of course, as I do, NYC are, I think they're found in Superdrug normally, but this colour I've been using the most in autumn. I absolutely adore this colour. It's like a, how can I describe it? It reminds me of the heather shimmer that we used to wear back in the 90s. And it stays on really well. I love it. It's great. Next up, is the Colour Rush Lasting Finish by Rimmel. And it's a lip tint very similar to, I have a Jelly Pong Pong one which I love, but it's a good colour. It's a nice deep pink. I wonder what the actual colour's called. Rumour Has It. It's sort of one of my favourite Adele songs, so I quite like that's kind of joined in with some of my favourite things. The other thing I found was, it looks very expensive. It's called Pure. And so this is Pure by Carlo and Roning. Can't really read it, unfortunately. I don't know whether you can see it. It says Pure there, and then the name is there in like a shiny black there. Carlo and Roaming, I'm not sure. And they had some really nice dark colours, and they feel really luxurious. Now, I don't know where they sell these otherwise outside of Poundworld. And I bought 3 because I'd never seen them before, and they do look like, you know, the packaging's good and the colours are really good, really bold. This one here, it's got like a gold sheen to it, if you can see here. This is called, number 18. I don't think it's even got a number to it, a name to it, sorry. And there's one final one of this this one here, a nice, I suppose, rose coloured, again number 15. I don't know what that means. Actually, the bottom looks a completely different colour to the top. I chose it based on that because I quite like the look of that, but to be fair, this is quite a good day one. They're quite sticky, like they're long lasting because they're quite sticky. I think there's sorry about that, I can hear some noise outside. I don't know what's going on there. The other great finds I've got are these. They're Wet n Wild. Now, Wet n Wild is an American product. Wild Shine, they're these lipsticks. The only thing I can say, you can see here there's lipstick all around there, because when you buy it, it actually comes with the lipstick up. You can't get it further down, so you've got to use it before you can get the lipstick down. So that's slightly annoying, if I'm honest. But this is in Lustful. I love this colour, it's beautiful. I'll just swatch it for you. It's like I don't know, it's almost like the colour that everybody's going on about by MAC, that Rebel. I have to say I'm not a massive fan of MAC lipsticks personally. Maybe I'm just so out of the loop. We also have in this Wet n Wild this gorgeous red colour. I love red lipsticks, as you can tell. This is called Fierce. I like the names of these lipsticks too. Maybe because there is an American brand, I'm not sure. And finally in this brand is one, again, I like these kind of coppery toned lipsticks, purple coppery heather shimmer again. And this is called Fetish. So that's quite interesting. I say a lot, I've just realised I'm going to have to try and quash that, I think. I also found, and this is what I've got on my lips now, it's a bit much for day wear, but I wanted to show you. I do tend not to put any other makeup on at all. I've got nothing on apart from a tiny bit of blush. That's it. No mascara, nothing. And this lipstick, and you may recognise it, and I got this from Poundland. Apocalypse. The Rimmel Apocalypse. Now I've got 2 different shades. You can barely tell the difference, probably when I hold them close. I've got this shade on at the moment. I don't know what this one is called. Let's see if I can find the colour. No. I'm not sure I can find out what this one is called. Anyway, let's say deep pink red and a peachy red. I didn't think this would suit me, but it's surprising how glorious it is. This is amazing. I haven't read any reviews on it, so I don't know what people have said, but I've never tried anything like this before. It's not a gloss, which I like. I don't really like glosses. I don't wear many of them. I've got one particular one which I'll talk about in another post. But this is amazing, and for £1, and they're still selling them in the shops. So, you know, it's amazing what bargains you can find. And also, I also picked up this palette, Sunkissed palette. It is cheap and cheerful, but it's kind of reminiscent of the earthy tones in the Naked palettes. I don't know which one it looks like. I think it's probably one. But yeah, I do use that quite a lot. It's quite nice and thin to take with me somewhere. That was found in UK discounts actually, so I don't know whether it's still there. And finally, I think finally, sorry, I've got so much stuff. And this is all £1. Oh, I bought some nail art tools. I thought I'd give that a go. They were £1 for the 4. I mean, obviously, when I say I've shopped at Poundland, it's going to be £1, isn't it? So I'm probably stating the obvious. But I can honestly say that every time I go in, there's something different there. They've got loads of shades of nail varnishes, sometimes the ones that you wouldn't normally buy. So, you know, there's lots more of those. But if you really search, you can find some good ones. One of my favourite products I'll never find again, and I'm gutted I didn't buy more of. I've got a blusher by Sally Hansen, which normally it's nail varnish, isn't it? And it's called Ethereal. I think you can get it online for about £4, but I bought it for £1 and it's stunning. I think it's quite reminiscent of the NARS. Now what's the name of it? I think a lot of people have gone mad on it. It's like a rosy colour with gold flecks in. It's stunning and it's my favourite one, and I'm nearly run out. So it is on my Christmas list because it is brilliant. So I will maybe give you a little bit, when it's finished, I'll give you an empties post. But yeah, that's it really for now. I hope you enjoyed my post. Hope you enjoyed my lipstick, because I did. If you did enjoy it, give us a little like down there. I'll put all the links of things that I can find, I'll put them there. Obviously it won't be from Pound Shop, so they won't be £1, they'll probably be more. But if I can find a link, I will do. Also, check my blog out, 30somethingcurvyme.com. That has lots of reviews. I will be in the process of changing names actually. I'm going from that name to Leah XL, which kind of falls in line with the other things that I do. So I will do a post about that, I'm sure, coming up. If you don't know, I organise a couple of events, Style XL, Model XL. So if you're interested in any of those, just have a look at the links down below. Anyway, thank you for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you.